No teen magazine ever verified that I was beautiful. God, when he created me, omitted the sultry blue eyes, the delicate cream-colored skin, and hair that flutters ever so lightly with every breath of the wind. No, I am an African-American woman. The pronoun African, a constant reminder of my kinky hair, an everlasting, never-changing mark. Oh yes, I can press it, I can comb it, I can perm it, I can even hide it with someone else's hair glued onto my scalp or sewn into my hair. But the feeling of betrayal is always there. The betrayal of my African difficult kinky hair for good hair acceptable in America. And so I am overrun with questions in a constant battle between African and American, black and beautiful.
We are driven crazy with our hair because it's a constant battle of, do I go natural and in the nightmare, or do I stay straight and try to maintain my status in the world that I've created?
So I sought to seek the answers that would come to my mind.
Sweet and more.
My search began before African American people had a hairstyle. During slavery, you could often tell the field and house slaves by their hair. The house slaves often kept their hair neat, and so cornrowed their hair, and some even wore wigs imitating European style. The field slaves usually wore their hair plaited and hidden under a scarf. Entering the 20th century, the ideal of the new Negro was introduced, along with Madam C.J. Walker and The Lie. Every black person held the responsibility of carrying out the hope of a new Negro future.
The male wanted to look different, and he wanted his hair to be straight because it seemed to be accepted, and for him to be accepted in his field. And it was easy to manage. But again, it was a very primitive beginning because it had lye in it, and it had to be applied quickly and skillfully, and then washed out before it started to burn the scalp.
Looks white, don't it?
During the 50s, the civil rights movement was led by leaders who fought for black freedom in America. Embracing the black struggle became the #1 priority, and with the rise of militant civil rights activists, so rose the afro. The afro was a symbol of black freedom, and black students across college campuses let their hair free of hot combs and free of perms. Young African Americans fought tradition, fought whitey, and claimed the title black. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Black exploitation films took away the militance of the afro and served the purpose of putting white people at ease and passing people of color with froze.
You had a chance to see a black person in the hero position. Most of them were sporting afro.
After the phase of the afro, many people went back to straightening their hair, but it opened a variety of options that they could embrace as hairstyles outside of the traditionally straightened. In the 80s, the jerry curl was a must-have, but drying to the hair. In the 90s, braids became a popular fashion amongst all ages of African Americans and even some men. Today, in a new millennium, we are no longer the new Negro, but a century seasoned, a century defined, a century cultivated on the black struggle, our American culture, and our African roots.